Hello everyone. Today is a very exciting episode because we are sculpting Ceratosaurus, and I am very happy because I've been meaning to model this guy for a long time now. So this is gonna be awesome, but now I'm gonna need to check some stuff out if the chat works, because I finally did retouch the app, which is called Twitch Transparent, I think, but it also works for YouTube, so it's really nice. Now let's grab this. I'm just gonna use the phone in case. Let's put it right here. Okay. Oh, and the music. Oh, hello there. Why are you on Twitch though? Last time you posted some message there, I actually didn't see it because I only looked at YouTube. Yes, music. Finally, there will be no more ads. Where are you? Yeah, let's do this. The music is really fitting. Okay, maybe a bit more quiet. There we go. Let's go. And the reference. The reference looks like... Yes. I wish I could show it to you without showing my whole screen, but I guess it's I'm gonna have to do it sometime, not now. It's been a while since I've created something like a dinosaur out of a cube. I've been doing so much work on the Parasaurolophus. A bit more quiet, maybe. You can make a... Wait. You can make a play dino. I'm not sure if I understand. Play dino. Like a dinosaur or a game? Because I'm guessing. Tell me if I'm correct or wrong. Okay, let's look at the skull first. It's a very important step. But I wish that was one more like a more of in the world, like references of dinosaurs and creatures with their mouths closed. I don't know why. Is it really so difficult to make a dinosaur with closed mouth? Come on, man. So I guess it's gonna be... Come on. Feels loud. There we go. Okay, let's look at the top. Yeah, like this. The bottom. Okay, I guess this is fine. Who is... Oh. Alright, nice. I'll check the photos later. My friend is sending a lot of them. He just came back from Barcelona, I think. Which is badass. So yeah. Okay, the front. So where do I want to put the eyes? Sorry, I'll do it. I'll just make it go quiet. Okay, so here we're gonna have eyes. Here we're gonna have the holes for the ears. This is like the hole, I don't know why. I think for muscles. Okay. So if it's okay. Okay, let's leave it at here. Okay, what? Let's call it head. Okay, today let's just... Do I want to sculpt the head or the whole body? I mean, I want to sculpt the whole body eventually. Okay. Let's do the whole thing. In order to do the whole dinosaur, we need to make the whole body. I know. This is some top secret knowledge here. But we actually need to make the whole thing. Probably something like this. Okay, this curve is even a bit less. Okay, it's gonna be the pubis. Place for the pubis. Okay, the tail probably a bit longer, and then let's give it... Okay, no, not yet. Bam. Bam. Let's bring this down. This a bit up. This down, this up. Okay, this is not really working out. But whatever. Okay, the legs. You know how I'm gonna do the legs? I'm gonna do them as always. Which is using a single vert. In order to do that, I need to get a cube with X-ray on. I'm gonna delete almost every vert. Now I have just one. And now I'm gonna switch. Okay, I'm in the vert. Now let's extrude it. Hello, Alex. Hello, Shizu. How are you? How's your day going? I know I overuse it, but I just like to know how my subscribers are doing. Look at it from the front. A bit outwards, I guess. Now Alt M to... Why is it not? I think Alt M was for... Yeah. To do this, doing good, and you. Yes, I am doing good and even well. Because we are doing the Ceratosaurus. And I'm really happy to do this dinosaur because he's one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let's do this and let's create the arms. And the arms are gonna be somewhere out here. Here. Yeah, how's your... how are your projects going along, Shizu? that. Okay. Next. Okay. Oh, I can scroll. Damn, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. So this is gonna be the neck. Let's remesh. Okay, I'm gonna need to probably freeze a bit. Because it does this thing. Also, turn this on, always size pressure. It really helps a lot. So let's just do this. So now we're just doing the base without even following, you know, an how do you say it? Any reference, yeah. Okay, just base shape, no muscles yet. I need to stop myself from adding shapes. This is the neck. Okay, let's add the... What would you say it? This part. Oh yeah, smooth the tail because it looks very, very awkward. This a bit down. A lot quick I go perfect. Yeah, I know because you are usually eating at this time, right? So you're good. I'm not going anywhere. Well, not yet. Get this curve right here. Let's look at the top. Let's make it taper. Yeah, that's way nicer. And like this. I think it's gonna go a bit closer. No, this is fine. But in theropods and non-avian dinosaurs, the pelvis, yes, that's the name. The pelvis are gonna go pretty close to each other. I learned it from David Krantz, and he made a course on dinosaur sketching, which I would say is worth checking out and following. I think you can even do it for free if you are a new member of the Nomon workshop, which is a site with horses and stuff. Oh, hello, Raul. Thanks. Yeah, I'm using your models as a reference. I have to say they're the best out there for the dinosaur empire. Like, you've made the muscles écorche or écorché. I'm gonna use it as the reference. Also, a skeletal reconstruction by someone on DeviantArt. I forgot who it was. So yeah, Ceratosaurus is truly one of the coolest dinosaurs. Okay, here is the head. A bit tilted like that. Oh, if you need some more specific reference later, let me know. Oh, damn, thank you so much. I might need, so I will probably DM you. But if this does just fine, I will only use this. So yeah, oh, obviously to make it look good and not make this dinosaur look like a stickman, we obviously need the mirror modifier for the limbs to be on the both sides. Sorry. And now we are going to add the skin modifier, which will make it look like a Minecraft dinosaur. But in order to make it look right, we add the subdivision. And in order to look it even more right, wait, do I have screencast on? I don't. With Ctrl A, you scale it up so that it matches the girth of the dinosaur's tenders, legs, and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty useful. EX, GZ. Yeah, later on you need to obviously make it fit. But yeah, I will resculpt. I mean, not resculpt, but I will sculpt most of the stuff needed. Now it's looking like a chungus, which is not. No, these are not curves actually. So what I did was just use a single vert. Like how you can do it is get a cube and just delete almost all of the vertices, and then you can use it as kind of like a guide. You apply the skin modifier and then you have a shape, and then you add subdivision, which is cool for creating custom shapes without, you know, too much modeling. So this is very, very cool. I learned it from someone on YouTube who wasn't even doing dinosaurs, it was some characters. But this is super useful. No, not this. So yeah. So far this method is like one of the best. Yeah, it goes a bit inside. And then, yeah, the muscles of the neck need to be bigger. I mean, I will tweak the proportions later on, so it's not a big deal to go back. Let's add a bit more meat here. Okay, no muscles yet. But what we can do is maybe increase the poly count a bit. And add this, which is the scapula. Maybe, you know, some slight changes can go a long way, especially in this like blockout phase. Did it look right? No, not really. That would be nice for muscles. Now I want to try. Yeah. For the muscles, I guess, yeah. But for the muscles, I just like to do regular modeling. I guess it's fine. That. There's some slight changes. Yeah, the hand or the limb is a bit too short. So yeah. Here it is. In all its glory. Oh damn. This looks beefy. I think it just needs to go a bit inside. Yeah. Let's maybe spend some time on the head. Okay, if I'm doing it as a separate object, let's leave it as a separate object, but normally I would just pull it from the body using the snake hook. I guess it's fine. So let's just do the skull and then I'm gonna pull out the jaw. So it goes kind of like this. And then it's a bit higher. Okay. So, have you guys watched any cool show recently, maybe? Well, I've been watching a series on Netflix, which is called 6070, which is pretty cool. It's about not medieval, but like the system, not system, but about a village in 17th century, Polish village. It's very funny. Maybe it's just funny to me because I'm from Poland. It's like a satire. But it's also a satire about like corporal, yeah, about corporal life. It's pretty funny, I have to say. So if you have heard about it and you wanna watch it, you totally should. Snake hook. Let's pull this guy out. Snake hook. I don't know if that's the best way to do the head, but yeah, that's what happens as well. Let's just pull it together. It has a split jaw, which is cool for design, but if we are reconstructing an animal, then not really ideal. And maybe like that. Less polygons. Okay, so this dish. We are working with this. I'm not doing the horns just yet. But I will do them, so worry not. Okay, let's add some thickness to the jaw. Just like this. Oh, there's a giant hole here. Let's bring this together. It's probably gonna be like that. Okay, now let's look for a... Let's just do this. But I wanted to say let's look for the widest point on the skull, which is usually under the eye, and then we're gonna have a nice curve. And then not a curve here, but kinda. Let's add stuff up in here. I guess this wasn't flat, but I'm just doing it because we don't have the horns yet in. It's probably gonna need taper because on the skulls always there is a taper in every vertebrate. And this needs to be pulled. So there, now I'm just doing a big improvisation. But this is how things usually look in life. Most of it is improvisation. The body. Okay. So this is not terrible. Now. It might change, but hopefully for better. Okay, let's get the image reference. Downloads. Ceratosaurus. And let's pull everything except for the image up. There's a 180 so that it fits. And let's fit the... Oh, not the pelvis, but I always forget. Is it the pelvis? This bone. But let's fit this bone, and then we can do other stuff. Yeah, a bit bigger maybe. Now let's change the opacity. Back to this point. Level it out. No, not you. Very good. Up here. Okay, whoa, I was actually pretty close. Not very, but pretty close. Just generally fit the shape. And keep in mind that the osteoderms will take a bit of space as well. So let's do this, pull this. That was close. Yeah, obviously this part. Not the best. But I was close. Yeah, that's more like it actually. Scale it down. That's okay, it doesn't need to fit perfectly. Yeah, the arm was actually close, really close. Now he is skinny. That looks slightly better. Okay. That. Okay, like this. Now the skull, a very important part. Oh, I got the eye space like perfectly fit for some reason. So it means that my observation skills are getting better. Nice. Okay, so now just the skull, the soft tissue will get taken care of later on, so like the lips and all that stuff. And just like this. Who are your inspiration on 3D dinosaur sculpting? Do you know Vitamin Imagination? Yes, Vitamin Imagination is really good. I tried to get him on the interview, but I don't think he speaks English, which is a shame. One of my inspirations is in the chat, so rar. David Krantz creates really good looking dinosaurs. And the models from the Isle are really good as well. How about you? Do you also create dinosaurs? What's your story? Oh, welcome back, Shizu. I'm gonna pull this here and do the cavities. Him is really good, but yeah, he doesn't speak English. Yeah, like he goes so much in depth when it comes to the anatomy. Like, oh my god, I'm just astonished. And also I think he's like a bit psycho, but maybe in a good way. I don't know if you can be a psycho in a good way, but the amount of detail he does by hand. By hand, yeah. I mean, for me, it's just mind-blowing. Like sculpting the scales, he does use the alphas, but oh my god. Have you seen his Spinosaurus sculpt on, I think, Instagram? I mean, that's just some crazy dedication. I would say, yeah, these are the people that inspire me. What if I just pulled it out? No, that's not happening. I have his Wing Fox course, but I haven't the time to finish. Also, no subtitles, and I don't know Korean. Wait, he has courses? Let me see. Really? Or is it someone else? Or maybe we are speaking about another person? Oh, like it's like a platform link, folks. Vitamin. Oh, he does. Oh. Okay. I think they're trying to get more with subtitles. Oh my god. I didn't know. I think if they translate, I'm totally getting this course. Holy. Like his models are top notch. Okay. I think he does some work like a traditional sculpting. As far as I've seen. Like, yeah, crazy. Shame we can't download with IDM on Wingfox. Not sure if I understand. Okay, let's model it out. I'm gonna need to merge it anyways with the skull because yeah, I mean it was bone, but partly it was covered with keratin. Yes. Just roughly, very roughly. Like that. Okay, maybe let's create a new one. So wait. Okay, okay, when I create more geometry, I think I'm gonna think about merging these things together. The course link for those interested. How does it look? Yeah, more like a Ceratosaurus, I presume. Still not there. Get cube. Is there no muscles? Kim Jin Kyung. He's the guy who is known as Vitamin Imagination, right? You know what? Maybe let's actually... Yeah, let's just make it fit with the keratinous tissue. Because I'm not creating a Porsche, but I'm doing a dinosaur with everything. Everything, yeah. Exactly, with the soft tissue. Everything. Usually post on Facebook and Instagram, yeah. Exactly, yes. Put this together. Okay. Yeah, now it's Ceratosaurus. like this, and then like the I'm gonna need to add the muscles for the jaw. Now I'm gonna use this method for a single vert, with the single vert, sorry. Yeah, let's separate these by loose parts. Skin. Oh my god. Is there a way to copy modifiers? I think, but I forgot how to do it. Hey Sharky, why don't you sculpt the jaw like a separate object if you are going to sculpt him with his mother? Yeah, I tried it. I mean, there are a few ways to do it. You can pull it out with a snake hook, so that's how David does it. You can do a separate jaw. But yeah, you know, I guess it's... I need to open. Yeah, you know what you can do as well? Like, if you wanna see if it is correctly done, you know, like the length, you just... let me hide it. You just paint it like this. Control I, and then you grab which brush was it? Pose brush, yeah. I think this one. And then no, it wasn't pose brush. It was rotate, and then you select sculpt, set pivot, surface under cursor. You get this, and then it should fit. But I guess it doesn't. Yeah, that's how I do it. Maybe with a separate, it's better. Maybe. And maybe it's because it's low poly. So that's how I generally do it, and it was working fine. I might separate it and give it, like, your method a shot. So yeah, but yeah, I think both are just good. Yeah, so thanks for the suggestion. Okay, let's maybe even it out. I'm not making it for like a scientific reconstruction. What? You can set pivot point to wherever the cursor is? Yes! So basically, if you want to rotate the neck, you select the rotate, right? And then up here you have sculpt. You go to set pivot, and then pivot surface under cursor, and then you select a point, but you need to mask it out, obviously. So let's say Shift A to do this, so that it follows, right? And Control I, then transform pivot point to the 3D cursor. Yeah, that works as well. Yeah, you can do pivot to origin, unmasked, but I like to do this. Why didn't it work? Because I'm not in the rotate here. Now it's nodding yes. Or it can nod. Oh no, no, it cannot not know because I have symmetry on. This feels very similar to what you can do in ZBrush. I would say yes, but I haven't tried ZBrush yet. I think I will use it. I've missed that a lot. So now you do your work in Blender? It's not looking the best, but... Oh, wow. That's why you need to check all the views. Set origin to geometry. And then you do this. Not all of my sculpting work, but I have needed or wanted to rotate based on cursor position. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Blender sometimes can be can have like these kinda hidden options. They're not hidden, but for example, right, it's something that you have in ZBrush. It's you go to these settings, tools, you go to options, and then you can turn on the gravity, which can be useful for doing wrinkles. You know, it's overly exaggerated, but it's there. And it helps. Yeah. Then you can move 3D cursor with shift right click, yeah. You can even drag it this way. And then if you want to reset, you go... Wait. Shift S, yeah. And then you can go cursor toward origin. You can set pivot to 3D cursor, but I don't want to update 3D cursor position every time I want to rotate something. Yeah, I heard that Nomad has better control. But yeah, well, I mean, Blender is really good. But yeah, it has some issues and all that stuff. Yeah, skin. And like this. That's Control 2. Control 2 and skin? No. Okay, let's simplify it and just bring it to the wrist. Oh. Like that. Okay. I think that's... Oh, that's too much. Okay. I mean... Now they look like sausages. which is actually far from good. But I'm gonna need to resculpt them, I think. There's no way going around this. Control J? Yeah. I can separate anytime I want, but it's gonna be easier this way. Be like that even. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't have feet, but it's okay, it's gonna have feet eventually. Okay, so the silhouettes, it's best to capture the silhouette as the first thing ever, because it makes everything easier. If you have the silhouette done wrong, it might backfire later. So don't skip this step, kids. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take care of it later. Okay, so... Okay, let's make it a separate object. Let's lasso, not lasso hide, but lasso mask. Like that, and mask slice and fill holes, no? To new object. Okay, nice. What the hell? Does it have holes? Yeah, it does. So what I would do is mask slice and fill holes, but it doesn't work now, so maybe now it will. Yeah, okay, it's not, yeah. Yeah, so let's just make it one object. Probably, if you want to have like separate objects, it would be best if you were modeling, but I might be wrong. Okay. Adding details to a bad base mesh won't make it look good. Yes, it's like spraying perfume on a pile of dog shit. Yes, it wants to smell good, even if you empty the whole perfume bottle. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's like putting flowers on shit. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, okay, I actually missed that. And then, like, this is gonna be more... Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna fill it with muscles, but... For now... It can stay like this. Yeah. And... These holes, like, you don't see them in the reference, but they're... like, present... in every... theropod. So yeah, there are some like outliers and like general rules which should be followed. Yeah, let's just do this hole, why not? Not that important. And the widest, I mean the highest point, like here. No, here, sorry, here. It's also gonna be the widest point. And then we got the keyhole shape, kinda, not always, but resembles one. Nice. Then do this. Also for the like the jaw muscles, I like to just do a separate object. I mean, you could probably model it or just do something, I don't know what. Just do this. It works just fine. So we are filling this space out. And let's mirror. Now let's take a look at the front so I get some. I'm gonna check out the messages later. Okay. Fill this. Control A. Okay, and then convert to mesh to apply the modifiers. Face sets from visible. Well, it's shaping up nicely. Thank you. Yeah, there are some things that need work, but hopefully it's gonna get established soon, I hope. But thank you, yeah. Okay, let's apply. Control R. Let's do this, perhaps. Mayhaps. Yeah, I feel like the teeth add a lot to the skull, but if you have done the skull really nicely, I don't know, it's maybe like a paradox, but when you do the skull really nicely with the exception of the teeth, it looks nice. If it's like meh, and you add the teeth, it looks good. I don't know what's up, but also without the teeth it looks like not really dangerous. Might look goofy, but do you think can make something like what Paleorex does in Blender? I haven't seen like how Paleorex does it. Wait, let me look his work up because I think I know him. Paleorex. Let's see. Ooh. Is it AI like his recent work? Okay, I'll get. Oh, this is it. Yeah, I think I've used his work. 3D and 2D. I think he does photo bashing. I mean, this is looking hyper realistic. Ceratosaurus. Damn. The AI stuff. Yeah, I think he does some AI stuff. But most of their final render looks like a photo bashing, yeah. Oh, wait, creature work. I honestly don't know, but it's... I mean, he's like using the model, and I don't think that's my thing, that how I would do it. I'd rather just focus on the skill itself and adding alphas for the details. But yeah. Here's the AI for animate her final renders. Okay, so it's her. I mean, each to his own. I'm definitely not gonna be hating for someone using AI. It's a useful tool, so... The main question was, do you think you can make something like what Paliorex? I could like make a YouTube video on trying to recreate the process, which will be pretty cool. But other than that, I don't think I'm like interested in the process that much. But it does look really realistic. I'm gonna give her that. Okay, now it's just kind of bothering me, so let's integrate it with the main mesh a bit. Yeah, I mean, trying to recreate something like that. Like 100% in Blender, or you mean the process which would be photo bashing? And I'll send you a post where he kinda showed his... Oh, his... Okay, I thought it's her. Yeah. Yeah, please do. I mean, if you've used my Discord nickname Sharky, I think you have me on Discord. So you can send me that there. If it's gonna... Oh. Alright. Yeah, send it. I'll give it a try. How did these muscles go again? I'm gonna try and exercise my memory. So this muscle would go here, I think. And then this muscle here. Am I doing it correctly? I think. I mean, it's overly exaggerated, but I think that's how it would look. Purple catus. Oh no. Oh, I know. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, so it's sculpting here. Rendering out. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way, like a workflow, but yeah, sure. I'm gonna look into it. I think that's enough. But like the eye, kinda. Okay, dig here, dig here. But yeah, it could definitely be interesting experiment. Okay, how does a Ceratosaurus respond? Alright, yeah. I think I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Because we are at 1 hour now and I think I want to take a break. I think I'm gonna continue working on it. Oh, it looks chunky. I'm gonna continue working on it next Friday, I think, because I do have like work to do for a friend and then continue working on another project. But yeah, if not, I will like make a full process video at one point. We'll see what it grows into. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and see you next Friday. See ya.